This is Invented Strategies of Division of whole numbers, multi-digit whole numbers. So I'm going to start off with a number line. Some people learned how to multiply with a number line. You can also divide with a number line. So I'm going to start off with 35 divided by 5. Just because this is a smaller number that I can show on a number line. So, starting with 35, I'm going to go back 5 each time until I hit 0. So here we go. We'll go back 5, and we know this is 30. Back 5, 25. Going back 5 again, that's 20. 15, 10, 5, and here's 0. Okay, so now that you look at this, you can count how many jumps you made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that shows us that 35 divided by 5 is 7. So why does this work? You're counting backwards. Each of these groups makes 5. So you're just counting how many groups of 5 that you made. It works similar to a picture. If you just draw a picture and put them into equal groups of 5 and then count how many groups. It's basically the same thing, you're just using a number line. So this can be used with bigger numbers as well. So let's do 100 divided by 25, which we know is going to be 4. But we'll see. Okay, so here's my 100. And here's my 0. Alright, so I'm going to go back 25. And that's 75. We'll go back 25 more, and that's 50. 25 more, I'm at 25. 25 more, and I'm at 0. So each of these were 25. So now I just need to look and see how many jumps I made. 1, 2, 3, 4. I made 4 jumps. Alright, another way that we can divide. So we use area models for multiplication. So let's say this was 10 and this is 9. So we would have 9 columns. We're just going to pretend this is 9 columns. I don't know how many that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's close. And this would be 10 rows. This would be an area model for multiplication. And then the kids would count up how many it would be. And they would see that you could do 10 times 9 and it's 90. The same thing can work with division. You're just working backwards. So I'm going to use the same problem that we just used. So for this one, you're just going to draw the first one. So I'm going to draw 25 boxes. Okay, so there's my 25 boxes. Now I'm going to look at this and say, okay, how many more do I need to hit 100? Well, this is 25, so I'm going to do another one. Alright. And for the sake of time, We're just gonna, pretend. Okay, so then you could count them up and say, alright, that was 50, and we'll do another one. Alright, that's 75, count them up, it's 75. So I'm going to do another one. And then when they count those up, they could say, okay, that was 100. So now I have 25 in each row, 25 columns. It should be columns. It doesn't look like it in my picture, but it's 25 columns. How many rows do I have? I have 4 rows. So you can still use an area model, you're just working backwards with it. And why does this work? It's the same reason that the number line works. You're just putting your number, your given number, into equal groups right here to find out how many equal groups you've made.